Good evening, everybody. This is Lenny Stockton with the Right One podcast. I told you it's going to be another episode tonight. So here we go. So in my background, I got a little bit of a change of scenery. And so I moved over from my little eating area over to my couch. So this might be the new area because it's more comfortable over here anyway. So let's get in. So tonight's episode is going to be about iPhone versus Android. Primarily Samsung, right? Because there's only one real Android, right? They had. Hey, speaking of Androids, remember like the G1? All you Android users, yeah, I know. Like G1, that was the thing right there. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but let's go to the difference between iPhone and Android. So I know how to use both, but I'm like very tech and phone savvy, right? So for like a processor and to do business, the iPhone it's good, but it's kind of tricky, right? So you only got like, there's not even buttons anymore. So I don't think there's buttons anymore for Samsung neither. But as for camera wise and video wise, nothing's gonna top the Samsung. I don't care what nobody says. Their cameras are amazing, and there's so many apps for Android, primarily Samsung. There's so many apps for Androids that you can get that will not work on the iOS or iPhone system, like at all, and then vice versa. So I actually like them both for what they can do, because they can both do different things, right? So I've been an Android user for a long time, but I recently switched over to iPhone, and it's whatever. But the whole thing is the main reason why I switched over to iPhone was because like I can FaceTime people. But now you can actually FaceTime Android users. So whenever you send a FaceTime request to someone who has an Android, they gotta like click on the link, and they gotta go on to like the Samsung internet or Google internet. It'll automatically take you to whatever internet system that you're gonna use. And then you just put your name in, and then you accept, and then now you can FaceTime them. I mean, it's a small little process, but Android and iPhone are starting to be compatible. Now I know on iPhones you can track your family's location by just sharing your location. Now I don't know about if Android. I was looking to see if you can track your loved one's location on Android, and I know they have location services on Android, but I don't think they can. And if they do, it's probably just Android to Android, kind of like iPhone to iPhone can just share a location. I know you can share your last location with Android. I know that for sure. I've done that before on an older Android. But let's get into it. So who likes Androids and who likes iPhones? So in the comment section, or even hey, just whatever you like. Hey, I like them both just because they primarily do two separate things. I wish they would just come together and make one fantastic phone. But I know some people who use Androids and they're like, oh, there's too many buttons. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And then the same thing with people who have who are Android users and have iPhones. Like, oh, I don't know what to do. Bro, it's very easy to do. Like for me, it was very easy to do. I can't say for everybody else. I'm just telling you, it was very easy to do for me to learn how to use an iPhone. Remember the iPod touches? It was like this big. It's like as big as this microphone, and that was like the first iOS system I started to use was iPod Touch. That's how I learned how to use iPhones, because it's the same thing. I don't even think they make iPod Touches anymore. But those little things, they were the shiznits, right? Shiznits. But so yeah. So put in the comment section. This is gonna be a very quick podcast because I gotta take a shower and I gotta eat some food. I gotta get some grub in me. So you guys put in the comment section, which one do you like? Do you like Android or do you like iPhone? Just a little tidbit. You know that word when you hear something say like droid, that name is like owned by Lucasfilm. And everybody knows Lucasfilm is George Lucas, Star Wars, Disney, all that good stuff. So it's copyrighted. That word droid is copyrighted by Lucasfilm. Shout out to Lucasfilm. Don't ban me, Lucasfilm or Disney. Okay, I gave you a shout out. But here we go. I'm gonna get off of here, man. I gotta eat. I gotta shower. I'm probably gonna shave all this off because it's getting hot in Arizona, and having facial hair is not what's up in Arizona. I don't care what nobody say. I'm probably gonna shave this off. I'm getting a little irritated with it now, so I'm gonna just let it go. But anyway, so iPhone versus Android, or Android versus iPhone. Primarily Samsung. I'm not worried about like what is it? What's the other ones? What's the other Androids? Like I don't even know any other Androids. Like is a Motorola Android? Like it probably is. I don't even know. But iPhone versus Samsung. Which one is better? All right. So y'all put your comments in the comment section. Like the video, share the video, do what you gotta do. Holla at your boy. I'll see y'all on the flip side. One.